Communication studies, also referred to as communication science, is the academic discipline studying communication. It is closely related to semiotics, with one difference being that communication studies focuses more on technical questions of how messages are sent, received, and processed. Semiotics, on the other hand, tackles more abstract questions in relation to meaning and how signs acquire it. Communication studies covers a wide area overlapping with many other disciplines, such as biology, anthropology, psychology, sociology, linguistics, media studies, and journalism. Many contributions in the field of communication studies focus on developing models and theories of communication. Models of communication aim to give a simplified overview of the main components involved in communication. Theories of communication, on the other hand, try to provide conceptual frameworks to accurately present communication in all its complexity. Further topics in communication studies concern the function and effects of communication. One is to satisfy physiological and psychological needs. Others are to build relationships and to gather information about the environment. Others, and oneself. A further issue concerns the question of how communication systems change over time and how these changes correlate with other societal changes. A related question focuses on psychological principles underlying those changes and the effects they have on how people exchange ideas. Communication was already studied as early as ancient Greece. Influential early theories are due to Plato and Aristotle, who stressed public speaking and the understanding of rhetoric. For example, Aristotle held that the goal of communication is to persuade the audience. However, the field of communication studies only became a separate research discipline in the 20th century, especially starting in the 1940s. The development of new communication technologies, such as telephone, radio, newspapers, television, and the Internet, has had a big impact on communication and communication studies. Today, communication studies is a wide discipline. It includes many subfields dedicated to topics like interpersonal and intrapersonal communication, as well as verbal and non-verbal communication. Further subfields focus on group communication, organizational communication, political communication, and intercultural communication. They also cover mass communication, persuasive communication, and health communication. Some works in communication studies try to provide a very general characterization of communication in the widest sense. Others attempt to give a precise analysis of a specific form of communication.